Esince the real, Urban TV, Youngin beats. Check. Blunts that I burn. Yeah. Only ashes left remaining after blunts that I burn. Only cash is demonstrating its intent to be earned. So I think a wild brainstorm. The answers don't appear on the brink of wild rain. Clouds of acid in the near. Only ashes left remaining after blunts that I burn. Only cash is demonstrating its intent to be earned. So I think a wild brainstorm. Answers don't appear. Brink of wild rain. Clouds of acid in the near. Even amongst the weird, it's like I'm speaking in tongues. Alleviation like a butyl on the side of your lungs. Got me worshiping the moment like the life of a monk. Said I was smarter than I seem, though I'm the essence of flunk. Best of the bunk, batch of us distorted with jive. Thought we're living, but we're barely on the brink of survive. The gist of our lives, live it till we finally decease. Leave a mark like an iron's leaving folds in a crease. Less of the beast, not society Satan himself. Without evil like an evil, bless the man in his wealth. Living in the world of digress and surprise. You see me tripping, but you rarely see me fall out and rise. Messing my eyes, steady like I fall and despise. Noble, but I've never been rewarded a prize. Yet the moniker is Rosenberg, I'm on the blacklist. Talking shit about the urban till you watch me pack this. And the fact is, I'm talented but not a success. Call me Hutchins when I'm living out my life in excess. Fahrenheit for 51, I'm like the sand in the sea. Habit for the addict or the apple for Eve. The high that I achieve leaves the rest known as typical. Flipping expectations to turn them into reciprocals. The opposite. Meanwhile I cop a little, smoke a bit. I want the money, but recently I've been broken shit. Nothing in comparison. Buddha is who is perishing. Smoking leaf like Erickson. Moments like these I'm cherishing. Will trade my passive, gaining more in return. Only ashes left remaining after blunts that I burn. Only ashes left remaining after blunts that I burn. Only cash is demonstrating its intent to be earned. So I think a wild brainstorm. Answers don't appear on the brink of wild rain. Clouds of acid in the near. Only ashes left remaining after blunts that I burn. Only cash is demonstrating its intent to be earned. So I think a wild brainstorm. The answers don't appear on the brink of wild rain. Clouds of acid in the near. Never remind the lost of what their souls can retain. Most taking shelter from the flood. I'm smoking bowls in the rain. Course will remain. Daily life will surely resume. Could have had a new anatomy like flowers in bloom. Hours renewed, music's like the whole other side. In comparing them, I'm using Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. In perspective of a few, I guess my life is a mess. No Miles Davis, but I got more soul than Porgy and Best. Orgy assess, life is like a movie to cry to. At the same time, it's like a film to get high to. Rolling L's at every scene, even the actors are blown. Produced by Paramount, directed by Oliver Stone. A percent of me is letting me decay from my youth. All I see are orchestras that like to play with the truth. Why I rap is cause the words I spit I feel in my spine. Only stems are left remaining after herbs that I grind. No nursery rhymes, music's like the opposite of ambient. Dreaming of the top of them in the worst position I can be in. Don't stand me in, because for me there is no substitute. I must that you come blaze my trees even if there's no blood issue. Various discussions, whether I play my hardest face. I'm like a mechanic, putting pieces of my life in place. The race I'm in, fit for neither tortoise nor hare. For dramatics and addicts and educationally impaired people flocking to the false. Truth is a lie. From the far side, I feel like life is passing me by. But as it's passing me by, I flip the bird cause it's my turn. Only ashes left remaining after blunts that I burn. Only ashes left remaining after blunts that I burn. Only cash is demonstrating its intent to be earned. So I think a wild brainstorm. The answers don't appear on the brink of wild rain. Clouds of acid in the near. Only ashes left remaining after blunts that I burn. Only cash is demonstrating its intent to be earned. So I think a wild brainstorm. The answers don't appear. Brink of wild rain, clouds of acid in the near.